close eye on this weekend as the snowstorms takes aim at the state line. A quiet end leading up to that, though. The next several hours, or the last 24 hours or so of 2021, stays quiet as we do have dry and cool weather tonight through New Year's Eve, so perfect timing for the holiday there. Once we get into 2022, however, that's when there's a growing likelihood of 6+ inches of snowfall for some spots in the state line, along with strong winds and blowing snow, causing very difficult travel conditions. So you're definitely going to want to pay attention to the forecast as we get closer and closer towards New Year's Day. Now, leading up to that point, right now, upper 20s, low 30s across the state line. Pretty seasonable weather for this time of year. We have a quiet end to the day as we dip down into the middle 20s later tonight. Under a mostly cloudy sky, keep an eye out for some patchy fog, as that could definitely slow you down a little, especially early tomorrow morning. By the afternoon, staying mostly cloudy. Temperatures get just a little milder. We're in the upper 30s, so there's a chance that whatever lingering snow and ice may still be on the roads. That could melt out a little tomorrow afternoon. So very quiet end to the week, as well as a quiet end of the year. We head into New Year's Eve with overall just a slight chance for some wet weather. It looks like that storm is going to hold off until New Year's Day. So as you're ringing in the new year, it's a little cool. Temperatures right around freezing. By midnight, wind chills down into the low 20s to upper teens. Then we get into New Year's Day, and a snowstorm takes aim at the state line. That's why the National Weather Service issued a winter storm watch for much of the state line. This is just a big heads up that somewhere within this blue shaded area, we've got heavy snowfall possible over 6 inches. Regardless of where you are, though, strong winds will cause some blowing and drifting snow, reduce visibility, making it very difficult to travel. So even if your area doesn't see that 6-inch or more value, you're still looking at pretty hazardous winter driving conditions. And it's not just us. We have the whole, looks like into the Great Plains and part of the Midwest under a watch right now. Good 800 miles as a result of this storm on the way. And it's a perfect setup in a way. A low pressure to our south. So that's exactly what we need for heavy snowfall. Very cold air to the north, intercepting that humidity, or that extra humid air coming up with a low pressure system from the south. So we're squeezed right in between. So again, that's a great setup for very heavy snowfall. And it looks like the state line might be near or right under the bullseye. We'll have to keep a close eye on this. Future track does show that the morning starts out dry, but we get closer to noon. That's when the steady snowfall starts up. Gets heavy at times into Saturday afternoon. A little lighter by Saturday evening, and then winding down as we get closer towards midnight. We should be dry by Sunday. But all throughout New Year's Day, just make sure that you are aware that it's going to be pretty difficult to drive around. Not quite a guarantee yet. There's still some wiggle room in the snow amounts, but the timing's looking more and more clear. Noon to about midnight is when we'll see the steady snowfall on Saturday. Regardless of how much falls, make sure that you're ready for those travel impacts and the Arctic air to follow. Only 12 for a high on Sunday. We do warm up throughout the week after that, but be ready for sub-zero wind chill values. Some pretty harsh cold at the end of the weekend. And your most accurate 10-day forecast. After that brief warm-up next week, we're right back down into those values by the end of next week. So it looks like we've got a couple rounds of Arctic cold ahead, Sam.
All right, Alex, thank you very much. We'll be following.